Morning, YouTube. It's May 9th, and what you're looking out there, I don't know if you can see, that's a set of bear tracks. So a bear came walking up through here this morning. There was no food out in the feeder when he came, but you can see that he just kept on going. We got 3 inches of snow during the night and stuff, so it's supposed to snow today, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's getting sunny out. But anyway, May 9th of 2020. So we still got snow. It's crazy. Hey YouTube. So today is the 13th, and somewhere around the 21st, 22nd, somewhere in there, I had gotten a stomach virus. And the funny part about it is, it was a Friday night. Yeah, so you'll get the date from that. But it was a Friday night, and Sally had made a beef or a pork roast, and the pork roast was very good. I had no problems with that. During, right at supper time, and she ate the same thing, and she went to bed. She was sleeping. Everything was good. I woke up at 12:30, and from 12:30 that Friday until 2 days ago, I had the diarrhea. It was 2 straight weeks of it, and it was really bad, and stomach pain and all kind of other stuff. And right now it's hard to get to the doctor. They don't want to freaking see you because they don't know what's going on with this virus and everything that people have. Now the virus I had was a stomach virus. It wasn't a virus from, if it was a stomach virus, it wasn't from, this thing that they're trying to keep us from. But anyway, what I wanted to say is thank you very much to all the guys who've been watching my channel and writing questions and stuff. I didn't get to answer any of them, and I'm not even going to answer them because there's just too many. So what I'm going to do is tell you now, thank you very much for your inquiries, guys and girls, your inquiries about how we were doing and stuff. We're okay now. I got to tell you that I believe that my problem came from a withdrawal from medicine I was taking. I was taking medicine for diabetes to try and cut back on the amount of insulin I take. At least that's what the doctor said he wanted to do. And to me, it didn't matter because the insulin was working. It's just that I needed quite a bit of it. Like I take over 30 units every time I take it. And the thing is he put me on this medicine, and this stuff just, it worked the first week. It was supposed to help you lose weight and then, continue on like that. Well, for the first week or 2 weeks, it did help me lose weight, and I did lose weight. But I'll tell you what, after that, for some reason, I craved really badly wheat, crackers, all kinds of carbohydrates. For some reason, I was craving like crazy, and I gained the weight back plus. Now, I lost some weight now when I was sick for 2 or 3 weeks, but I'm starting to feel better. But at our age, I'm 66 now, when you get sick like that for 3 weeks, it's not like you recover in one day like we used to when we were kids. So I'm trying to recover. My legs are hurting me because I wasn't really getting out anywhere and stuff, so I'm a little slower than I normally am, which I know a lot of guys don't like that, but hey, it is what it is. I'm 66, not 16. But anyway, I want to thank you all for writing and commenting and stuff. And I know that there were quite a few questions about me making things for you and stuff like that. If you can, try writing back those things again, because not only was I sick, but also our video was out for 2 days, and just recently, and it wiped out a lot of stuff I had in there. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's YouTube doing it or what. I think it's just the internet provider. I have it's called Frontier, and Frontier just went bankrupt for some reason, and I don't know if we're going to be without internet or what. Right now we have internet. They're driving brand new trucks around, so I have no idea what's going on. But I just thought I'd let you know. So I'm going to start making some videos, but I'm not going to make them every day right away yet because I have so much work to catch up with. One of my vehicles is out of inspection. I need to get it inspected, and Sally's car with the brake lining on it was acting up, so I had to fix that yesterday. And I'll tell you what, 2 hours worth of car work and I was done for. But anyway, again, I thank you very much for your, commenting and stuff and your questions. It's not like we're croaking yet, but we are slowed down. So just hang in there. I'm going to be cutting, I think this is red oak here. I'm going to be cutting this today to add to my pile. I don't know if you can see on the piler I have the 4x4 separating so I don't have such a heavy weight to pick up. I just did that this morning. So that's what I'm going to be working on today, cutting this small log up. I don't know if I'll get to 2 or 3 of them. I got a bunch of them there to cut, and I want to get them cut because I'm expecting a whole couple loads of pine to come, and I'm not sure what the guy's going to do about that either. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot, like I said, and I'll be getting back to you with more video. And you can see that video that I have up there at the beginning. That was just 3 days ago. We had that much snow, and today it's 50. So I don't even need really a coat on today. I was sweating a little bit there before. But yeah, we had 2 snowstorms in May already, the 6th and the 9th. So it's crazy. I'm expecting any day now for this weather to break, and that'll be the end of it. I was always thinking that there was 6 months of winter and 6 months of summer. It's getting to the point now where there's 8 months of winter and 4 months of summer. So anyway, guys, have a good one until just hang in there, and I'm going to be cutting this in a little bit. So I got a couple other little jobs I got to do first. Okay, guys, so the kiln has been running steady since the last time I had made a video. It's 100 degrees in there right now, and we've only had a little bit of sun here. Well, I shouldn't say a little bit. We've had sun all morning today, but I mean it's only been like up in the 50s. Today it's just going into the 50s. The other days it was pretty cold out. So yeah, we've got this oak tree here, and this is an 8'3". You can see I cut some pieces off over on the side over here. There's 3 logs there, actually 3 pieces that I'm going to give to the neighbor for firewood. I want to see what I can get out of here. Not sure what size this is yet either. It's 10 inches at this end. So that should give us a 7-inch cant. This is 14 inches here, the bottom of the tree, 13 and a half, 14 inches. So I'm going to raise that end up 2 inches to give me a more flat cut throughout the log. this tree only being 10 inches down at the other end, it's hard for me to tell if this is a red oak or a white oak. It looks red, but I'm not seeing much sapwood on it. I believe it's a red oak. Sometimes when they're small like that and not a lot of sapwood, makes it a little harder to tell. Okay. Down at that end, so that's good, but it's a little narrower here, so I'm just going to keep squaring this up. I'll lose probably one board. I should end up with 5 boards, but if I get 1x6s, I'm more interested in that anyway, so this should be good. Boy, this is some nice grain on here. I hope it's like that all the way through. It's almost clear. There isn't any knots in there until you get to this. Now I'm going to take that 2x4 out from underneath there. In case you forgot, the reason I put the 2x4 under was to eliminate a little bit of the taper that I was getting in the cut. Now that I've cut it, I'm going to take the 2x4 out because when I lay one of these cut boards or these cut edges down on the bump, I'm going to get a flat parallel cut. If I were to put the flat piece down on top of the 2x4, I would end up with crooked cuts. And I mean, you can cut more than one, but you're going to end up with one or two crooked boards. So I don't want that. At this end, it's not like I took this much at that end. At that end, I only have a ½ inch. But man, this thing really sweeps up here pretty hard from about here down. So I still got a 6x6 at least. Alright, so I'm going to put my forks on the backhoe. I have the backhoe sitting over here because one of my neighbors wants to borrow it for a little while. So I'm going to put these logs on here and then get rid of them right away before he takes it. is a 7x7" can. Now the only thing is there's a little wane on this side here, this edge. So that'll be pretty much gone till I make that cut, that first cut. I can get a 1x4 out of that, which is fine. The rest of that will be 1x7. Looking boards. I'm going to stack them over here as I go. Boards. having a sawmill of your own can pay off. This is a small log, 10-inch log. I don't consider that a very big log for giving me a lot of lumber. However, there's some beautiful boards on there, and a regular sawmill would sell this or get rid of it for firewood. So you get some nice 1x7. Very nice. Cut 1 inch up off the bunk. We ought to be good there with that. cut this again on the bottom here. This one's a little too thin. I measured the wrong mark there. I went slightly below 1. I should have went above it. Side was pulling up a little bit, but this will be alright for the board. So this is getting on the stop pile there. This one I'm going to cut down to 1x4. very little waste on there. I wasted one board, which would have been a good board, but sometimes that happens. I cut it wrong. That was the wrong with that. The other day, I had gotten well, not the other day, this was about a month ago, I guess. I had gotten a comment, and somebody had said that I was wasting boards. I'm not wasting boards. What you're not realizing is that I'm not measuring from the sapwood to get my cant. I'm measuring from the bark, which means that I'm including the sapwood. So if I'm including sapwood as well as hardwood, I'm not wasting anything. So what you see sometimes on the side of a piece of a flitch that looks like a nice board, I'll show you here. Say like that. That side there looks like it's a nice board, but the problem with it is the thickness. The thickness that you can get out of there to be 1 inch should only be like 2 inches wide. It's just not worth the trouble. That's all there is to it. Okay guys, so that's my first video in a couple of weeks, and I am wore out. My back hurts me a little bit. I got to get back in shape here for the rest of the summer. So have a good one. I'm going to take that over to the neighbor.